Hey guys, Jsnow with another Magic Spellslingers video for you guys. So this one's going to go over how does the free-to-play portion of this game work, all the currencies and things you can do to earn extra currencies and build up your collection. So, when you first start the game and finish the tutorial, you're going to have two different types of currencies. So one is gold, the other is gems. Of course, every free-to-play game goes by gems nowadays. So, how do you get gold and gems? So gold, you can get 50 gold per win. Now, it doesn't sound like much, but the good thing is you can do that in the training yard, which means you don't have to play anybody to earn currency in the game. Now, I'm not sure what the cap is because I've never actually hit the cap. So I want to say it's probably 500 gold, but there might not even be a cap. I'm sorry, I can't confirm this. Is like because this game got no advertising. There's like very little information out about the game. But yeah, you can play against the bot all the time, and you just play an OP deck and just hope you win, and you can get a ton of gold. So with that gold, there also is gems. So gems is the paid currency. You do get 25 gems a day from a challenge that resets every day around 8 for some reason at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys have your Google out, you can just check your time zones. But you'll get a daily that will give you 25 gems every day. Otherwise, the only other way to get gems is by winning special events, and yeah, that's pretty much it. There's no other way. You just gotta pay. You gotta pay up pretty much. But it's not too bad. So how else do you earn gold? Since gold is what you're going to mostly be getting, is challenges. So every 2 hours, a challenge will appear, and it will give you a certain amount of gold for doing a certain task. So for example, these are the challenges I have. Play some creatures, etc. One with a green Spellslinger. And then you think, that's not that much gold. But the cool thing in this game is you'll get, every time you complete a certain number of challenges, you'll get an option to choose a reward. So what's going to happen is, for example, I have to complete 35 challenges. I'm at 18 out of 35 over here. If I complete 35 challenges, I get a random epic black card for just completing random challenges every day. And then once I complete that challenge, you'll get an option for 3 random rewards, which can include legendary cards, but legendary cards take about like 65 challenges a day. But I would definitely go for those because it's definitely worth more than a booster pack or a rare card. It's all RNG, but you do get the good ones pretty often, and then the ones for like a rare card are only like 10 challenges a day, which you can do literally in one day. So it's not too bad, and allows you to build your collection really fast as long as you log in every day and get addicted like me. So let's go to the store. So that's how you get that. Another way to earn some currencies is events. So first event is usually free. So every week there's usually a new event. Sometimes it's 2 events during the week, but there's usually at least 1 free event a week, and if you can do good in it, you get a ton of rewards. So for example, this one is Blue Takes a Vacation, which I think everybody loves, so all the blue Spellslingers are banned. But for this event, I was able to go the full 6. I think it was 6 and 2 losses or something like that, and I got a bunch of crafting materials. So you can get gems. Usually it's gold. For the gold ones, it's kind of like just like a gamble just for fun. Because the reward is usually like you pay in $250 and you don't make your money back unless you win an entire event or something like that. So the rewards kind of suck for that. This one's actually pretty good because if you can, for 100 gems, being able to get like 120 lotuses and then 720, a whole ton of other gems is crazy. So check the event at least once a week to see if you get your free rewards. Next is the gold is the leagues. So there's only standard in this game, and you'll start out at play, and that will reward you with 300 gold, 3 random cards, 15 crafting materials, and 60 planeswalker points, or I forgot what they're called exactly. I apologize. But you get weekly chests, so 7 chests a week. We have to complete a certain number of wins over and over again. And you don't have to open the chest right away. If you start at play and you earn your first chest, you can keep going and then open the chest. so you don't have to do that. I play pretty casually. I just got the gold because I was like, why not? But the rewards aren't really that great. As you can see from play, you'll get 300, and then you don't double 300 until you get to platinum, which is pretty high in this game. And then you always get 3 random cards, so it doesn't really matter what you do, what rank you're in. As long as you get the chest, you'll get your 3 random cards. Crafting materials is a pretty pathetic amount. You're mostly going for, other than like fame and glory or whatever, or to play other players, you're mostly trying to get these planeswalker points, because you want to unlock as many of spellslingers or planeswalkers as you can. But it's another way to earn gold, and you can do it up to 7 times a week. So, you know, not bad. Alright, let's go into the store, where they milk all your money. So, the store. Every day at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for me, the prices and not the prices, but the deals change. So you're going to get 2 random deals. Usually the first one is some kind of garbage deal, like foils for 3,000. Like, you're literally getting foils of common. I mean, like, this is bad. It's just that, don't buy foils. Just don't. You can craft them, but just don't buy foils. And then you'll either get a deal of like some packs for like a slight discount, or you'll get some staff pick thing where you'll get a certain amount of cards, for guaranteed cards, for a certain amount of gems. So like, this one's not too bad because this one gives you a legendary card, class card, but most of them are pretty bad because it's usually like one epic and then a couple of commons that are just totally worthless. Honestly, I don't think I would buy any of these. There are bundles. There is a thing called the Mega Bundle. I assume it's only for new players. I wasn't able to get it because by the time I felt that I wanted to play the game, it disappeared. But it was like $1 a pack or something like that, plus some gold and some gems. It was a crazy bundle. Unfortunately, I missed out. But what's more important than this, for free to play, is your free stuff. So the first item, it's going to say sold out because I already clicked it. But the first item over here for daily deals is always free. So it can be gold, it can be like some common cards, or it can be some crafting materials. Nothing too crazy, but you know, it gets you to check out the store on like Magic Arena, where they give you nothing for free. And then the second one will always be 1 pack for 3,500 gold. So you want to try to grind at least 3,500 gold a day if you're looking to get the 1 pack a day. And then you also get some epic card is usually over here. Foil rare, foil common on this side, or foil rare. And then sometimes you'll get a legendary card, sometimes it'll be foil. The only cool thing, it's the same price. So for example, this Danitha Caspian, I can't even say it correctly, but basically if she was foil or non-foil, it's the same price of 25,000 gold. Now it is like kind of a lot of gold, but if you don't feel like gambling on packs, you just want a specific legendary for that day, you can try to grind out 25,000. And then, lastly, you'll have 300 of a random crafting material for 500 gems, which I don't think is worth it at all. For packs cost 200 for 1 pack, so it's about $2 a pack, which is kind of disappointing because you're not really, you're not really getting much, but the card pool is so small that it's not really hard to grind out your collection. I've only put like maybe I think $30 or $20 into this game max, and I'm almost done with the entire game, even with the expansion they released 2 months after release. So it's not too bad. Prices, you get slightly more gems if you pay more money. Of course, there's the $100 option for the, whales. And then you got 80 gems, which buys you pretty much nothing in the game. But yeah, there's all different types of options, so you can pay for them if you want. But if you're a free-to-play player, you do not care about this. Alright, let's go on to... Oh, another thing I should have mentioned. In the challenges, you can also get booster packs, crafting material, and special crafting material, which I'll talk about in a second. So, crafting material, if I go to my collection, so you can dust your cards the Hearthstone turn, because this is a Hearthstone kind of clone. You can always dust your extra cards that you get, and you'll get crafting materials. And then you can craft whatever cards you want in the game. There's no real limits. But there's also special crafting materials. So as a free-to-play player, you're going to be living on these because the amount of gems you get for dismantling is pretty pathetic. But you can get these from just playing with your team. So I do have a video on the channel all about teams, but I'll just go over like the too long didn't watch version. So basically what you want to do is once you hit a certain, I'm not sure if it was a certain level or just complete the tutorial. Yeah, I think it's just complete the tutorial. Join a team. So you want to find the team, go to the team tab, search for a team, try to find one that's actually active. There's a lot of teams, like public teams are usually not active. Like unless it has a thing that says if people will be kicked or whatever. Because the thing is, it'll say 20 plus members, but only 4 actually play the game, which means nothing is happening with commodities. And so how do you get stuff? You request a gift. So right here, this button, I can't show you right now because I already clicked it, but I put in a request for prismatic anima. So this is my request right here, and it has 15 donations. So every time somebody donates, I get a prismatic anima. 1 prismatic anima, or one of any of these things you see right here, equals 10 gems, so to say, or 10 crafting materials. So if they max out, you get 15, and it's free. You don't have to do anything to request. Now, if you want to grab gold, which I definitely recommend, because I feel like gold is worth more than crafting materials, because you'll just have eventually a ton of crafting materials, you can donate. So, for example, if I click this, you can donate up to 3 times, and you'll have everything you need to, get your currencies. And then you just gotta wait 8 hours for another request. And if you have an active team, there will be a lot of these coming up, so you can donate like over and over and over again, etc. There's also a quest that requires you to duel a friend or duel a teammate. So you can also request duel there, and you can get a pack from both players get a pack, regardless of who has the daily or not, as long as one person has the daily. So that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. I don't post too often, but I do want to make some more videos about this game because I think it's cool, even though there's a good chance it may not live too long, especially with Wizards of the Coast not advertising it at all. But here's what I'm missing out of my collection. I'll just show you guys since this video is already 50 million minutes long. But out of my collection, I'm only missing not that many cards. Like most of these are epics that I don't even care about, and these are character cards. The only downside to free to play, though, in my opinion, I don't even know if it's honest. Well, it's an honest opinion, but it's kind of like an obvious opinion, is the lock behind your Spellslingers. So when you start the game, you only get Chandra. That means you can only play Chandra. You can unlock your first Spellslinger really quick, but after that, you have to start opening packs and doing all types of stuff. So you have to earn keys to recruit Spellslingers, and every time you collect a card, you get some influence. So opening booster packs, doing your dailies, etc. helps. But it does take a while to do it, and I play this game like religiously, and I'm still missing 4. Well, actually 3 Spellslingers. I do have a key. So I definitely pick wisely. There's not that many guides online as far as like what's meta, especially considering this guy just got nerfed. He was absolutely broken. He's also not even a Magic Planeswalker. D&D, Hasbro throwing in all the random, stuff into our games. Soon we'll have Optimus Prime and Godzilla Spellslinger in the arena. But yeah, other than that, I mean, kind of being stuck to Chandra and like one other dude does hurt, because that means you will get dailies or challenges that require cards or planeswalkers. I keep calling them planeswalkers even though they're called Spellslingers. They require certain Spellslingers, and you just won't have that Spellslinger, forcing you to re-roll the quest. And the re-roll isn't instant; it resets with the next new challenge. So if I were to click X on this, it's going to turn into something else. But anyway, don't want to make this video too long. So that's pretty much it for it. I think it's pretty free-to-play friendly. I mean, for just playing just doing challenges every day, pretty much never I almost never do. I think Gold League was, I only did that for 1 week. But, you know, you don't have to play that much. Just do your dailies and lock your spell slingers, and you can get a good amount of cards. And then you can always play the bot and test out your skills and get rewards for playing the bot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.